Greetings friends, jawlesspaul here, back with another Against the Storm video. I mentioned wanting to talk about how to do these seal missions. As you play the game, you'll start to notice that there are these seals out in the fog of war, or fog, I guess, I don't know what to call it. And if you work your way towards it, making colonies and connecting them, you can eventually do a seal mission. And in the seal mission, your goal is to explore and find this big object that's the seal, and it's got quests that you have to do. Basically, like dangerous or forbidden grove quests, right? So you'll need some sort of resource, and then yeah, you'll finish the map once you've completed those events, and they can be very, very difficult. And then also these the sealed forests are different. I'll kind of show you where I'm at the moment. I have to do prestige 5 in order to complete this. I don't think it's that high for like a gold seal or a silver or bronze. I don't think. But the other important thing that you have to note is that you can't do these missions until you've got enough of the fragments. Okay, you have to have enough fragments to be able to do it, and I think you need 45 for this one. Let's see if I mouse over it. Oh, here it is. It's if you mouse over the seal itself, it'll tell you what the minimum prestige will be and how many seal fragments you need. And then you get more resources at the end of the cycle, and cycle duration permanently increased by 8. Holy schmolies. And you get fragments by doing colonies. Let's go ahead and jump in. I'm not gonna show you the entire run because they get very long, but I'll kind of show you the highlights of what we're doing here. Yeah, so I've already done the gold one. You have to do the gold one to get the credits, I believe. I believe that's when I got the credits. So let's go ahead and jump into this one. Very ominous sounding. We'll do prestige 5. Let's take this one. I really like having humans because I really like fertile ground, using fertile soil to make stuff. Let's take some extra colonists, extra wood, and how about some food? Yeah. The other thing I like humans for is that they like porridge. I've talked about porridge before. I should stop talking about porridge. It's just, it's just a thing. All right, let's embark. There's not much else that we can see here. This is the length. It's a much longer, they're much longer colonies when you get into this high prestige level. We don't know the conditions. The trees are way different. A beacon tower, summon aid from the citadel, and then the hidden seal somewhere in the map. Okay, let's take a look at what we got. Okay, lots of stuff. Oh, lots of conditions. Let's see here. That's just the regular one. What's our bonus? Patience grows slower during drizzle. Queen seems to be preoccupied with more pressing matters. Okay. Rotting wood. Woodcutters fell trees faster, but you won't get any yield during the storm. That kind of stinks. You often want stuff. That's usually why I'm ever chopping during the storm. Is I need some wood for some reason. Hailstorm. That is terrible. We just need, and we have frogs. I hate having frogs, especially when you have hailstorm. It's terrible because frogs, I don't know. It's hard to house frogs. Anyway, rain smells like blight rot. Global food production is slowed by 15% for each hostility level. Cold front. They need complex food and clothing for that. This is just gonna happen, right? That's just gonna be there. But this one we can stop with housing. This one we can stop with housing and clothing. Unfortunately, we'll need boots and coats to clothe everyone. Okay. All right. And then here, this from having the prestige level. They're faster to leave if they get low resolve. It costs more to bribe the archivist, so if you want to reroll your cornerstones, they won't do it. Blight Rot migrate across the realm. Every third clearance, 5 Blight Rot cysts will appear in the settlement. This was scary. Actually, the last village I did, I had so much Blight Rot. I was like trying to burn it down, but it was at like 345%. So like twice that it came through and killed villagers. But luckily, my resolve for my villagers were so high that I managed to squeak out a win. Seals losing its grip, leaking darkness, storm season lasts 100% longer. This one stinks, man. I hate this one so much. I hate the storm season. Of course, we're supposed to. Need 4 additional reputation points. Overgrown vegetation. Okay, we talked about those already. Okay, so this is interesting. The Abyssal Revenge. Woodcutters don't increase hostility, but every 10 felled trees, you add 2 hostility points. So you can't drop your woodcutters to reduce hostility, but if you there's a way to do it that you can avoid getting too much hostility. So when you look around, the trees have these faces on them. They're very scary. Most of the trees are just normal. There's 2 charges, right? And you can get wood, meat, sea marrow, and leather. But there are also these big ones. Let's see, not that one. Is this one? No. Where's the big one? This is, I mean, these pink ones or these red ones are big. Okay, yeah. So overgrown abyssal tree has 20 charges. So the strategy on these maps is to carve out the big ones, to prioritize carving out the big ones first. So we're going to go for this clump probably, although there's our fertile soil. So maybe we'll go like down here to try to get to this fertile soil, because hostility only goes up based on, or it's not the woodcutters, it's the number of trees that you've felled. So important to keep. Oh, that's great. We have fertile soil right away in our starting thing. Not that we have any building to do anything with that, but okay. All right. I'll play for a bit and then I'll jump back in when we kind of get to that next stage. All right. So what I typically will do is if you hold down the shift key, you get this kind of more precise, a more precise tree selection. Okay, so we want to select these big ones only. If we can zoom in a little bit, we can kind of see better that we're getting the big ones only. It's kind of it's either the big red or the big mouth. They're kind of carnivorous trees or something. So we're just selecting. It's very tedious, but that is a good way to make sure that you're getting the big ones. And in fact, it's probably a good idea to go through and just mark a lot of, these big trees, just because whenever you open up enough to see the big trees, you want them to just focus on that for a while, right? So it's important to realize too that even though we are getting more wood from these giant trees, we're actually not going to open up glades very quickly at all. So, and we're going to limit the number of glades that we open until it's time to find the seals. And they can be in any of these large glades, I believe. And we're about to enter our first storm. And the other thing with these is when you go into the storm, you get these plagues. So the ancient seal is crumbling, releasing a new plague every storm. The sky turns black with a swarm of mosquitoes. Bitten villagers can't focus on work. Global production speed is 50% slower. That one sucks. Obviously, that sucks. It's nice that they're building a frog house, but we're actually doing okay as far as resolve goes. And that's because our hostility is super low. Hostility is not based on woodcutters. It's based on the number of trees that we fell. So that's an important thing. You want to leverage that as much as possible and then just beeline into the different glades to see what's there. So what I might do here is I might make a beeline to this glade and to this glade. Obviously picking up all of these big ones along the way. But the more, the fewer places we go, the better. Post, please. I want the trader. What is this? Oh, that's the other nice thing. So when you open a new glade, you get one of these guidance stones. They show you where the seal is. So we actually, there's a good chance it's in here, or even more likely it's over here. So we kind of know we're going in the right direction, which is nice. Very nice to know. I was going to open this up for the fertile soil, but we may not even need that. Let's just beeline in there. Can't really get much closer because of the geyser. It's in the way. But what I can do is well, no, I can't. This guy just needs to chop all around here. All these trees down so we can get closer. All right, there it is. Okay, so with the help of the guidance stone, we were able to find the seal. So the seal, you have to do these quests in order to finish this mission. After obtaining a guardian part, you will be able to choose an epic cornerstone offered by the seal keeper. So we get a cornerstone for that. Open or send caches, install at least 8 rain engines in production buildings. Okay. This one we can do right now, which is nice. I didn't realize that I could do that in the brewery. Make packs of crops. That's more efficient to do in here than to do in here. So we won't do that. So now that we've found the seal, it's important to kind of note, now that we've found the seal, it's important to note that we don't need to open any more glades unless we're needing a certain resource. We don't have to earn any more reputation. We don't have to do anything else except for completing the 4 quests to seal the 4 parts of the seal there. So yeah, we're close, man. We are very close. Oh, okay. No, this one, heart of this. Okay, let's acquire this one. Yeah, it's all new ones. The Guardian Heart, but you still have a long way to go. Choose your next steps wisely. Time is ticking. Reach standing level 2 with 3 settlements on trade routes. That is probably one we're going to get anyway. It'll take a while, though. 5 reputation points from events. Points continue to count even if you have a full reputation bar from Resolve. Yeah, well, we'll make progress towards each as we go. All right, so we got our standing with settlements to level 2. And if I didn't explain how I did that, basically just keep selling stuff. You're going to use the trading post. And if you don't use the trading post, you should use the trading post. It's extremely, extremely lucrative. Sell stuff that you don't need, or even if you need it, if you have a way of getting more of it, sell it, because you each time you get your standing up, you get more profit from every item that you sell. So it behooves you to level up anyway. That's why I kind of knew that one was gonna be good. So what's the next one? Oh, I can already get the next one because we have 80 crystallized resin. Complex food fulfilled. Ugh, that one would be annoying. Yeah, services. Any services. Okay, so this could be done, but it's kind of nice to just get this now. When does the next trader come? I guess I should look at that. In 2 minutes. So we're gonna keep trading for stuff. So let's, since we have the 80 amber now, let's go ahead and buy that. So we're only one away. We're only one away. Burning blight rot cysts or complete 2 forbidden glade events. So this one is really tough. It's really tough to get the resolve all up. This I'll burn in 1 year. Oh, okay. 20 cysts. How many cysts do we have? Okay, so what this probably means is that we need to start opening up some forbidden glades. Yeah, this one is not too bad. We just need to get to open up 2 glades. So this one is on its way. We can also open up this one. There's not much between those. So, and really, like, there truly is no other goal other than just surviving. Like, you don't need to be thinking about getting your reputation bar filled. It doesn't matter. Forbidden. Oh, so I messed that up. It's forbidden glades, not dangerous glades. So it's more challenging than I thought. We have that forbidden glade, and we have this forbidden glade. So we're gonna go for it. Oh, this is kind of scary now, because we sort of wasted our time. We sort of wasted our time a little bit, but I feel confident that we can make this happen. Okay. Destroyed cage of the war beast. Dang. Okay, we can do this without any resources. So we'll do that one, and then we'll see what this one is here in just a second. Okay. Oh, this guy. What does this guy want? Ooh, a lot of things. Stone. Okay, do we have a way of getting stone? Or a whole bunch of food. Is there any other way to do this? We do have a leather worker. 30? How long will it take to make 30 of these? Oh, not long. And we got the materials. Oh, we have it. Okay. Okay, we have it. That's great news. Investigate. Very dangerous. Our hostility just went up like crazy. However, once we do this, we can just investigate these, get them done. And in fact, it kind of gives us stuff, which is nice. Uh-oh. Oh, that's no good. That's no good. Okay, so we actually have to cancel. And this one we actually have to cancel as well. Because it sucks. But this guy's gonna destroy everything in 3 minutes. Okay, so we can start this now. Hostility is gonna go crazy though. Trade routes worth 17 each. Okay, we're gonna get this. That's how we're going to not... that is how we are going to not lose the game. Because in a second here, we're going to... Oh no. That's not gonna make it. It's 4 minutes away. How do we do this? I think we're done. I think we're dead. So unfortunately we didn't beat that one, but you get the idea. As you can see, platinum is pretty tough. That's disappointing. That's disappointing for me. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but that's the general idea. That's how you get to that, and you need those seals for that. Hope this video was helpful, even though we didn't succeed. I misread or I misunderstood the event. I thought it was too dangerous or forbidden groves, but it was just the dangerous ones. We could have done it if we'd just focused on if we'd actually like read the thing. Anyway, friends, I hope this is helpful. Remember, you go along and you make colonies collecting these seal fragments and go out towards one of these symbols. Once you get to the symbol, or make a colony around the symbol somewhere, and you should be able to complete the seal. All right, friends, take it easy. We'll see you in the next one.